Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is just a vlog. So I was supposed to start video recording myself earlier, but oh well. Alright you guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and turn on those post notifications so you'll be notified every single time I post. So yeah, so I've been just focusing on my mental health or whatever. I've been just focusing on my mental health. So basically today I went on and because I had an appointment through Medicaid to go to the therapist or whatever. So I finally started my therapist journey today. So I went to the therapist today and we just did like an intake consultation. That's all we did. I thought I was gonna get a chance to see the doctor today, the therapist or whatever, the psychiatrist, therapist, but no, I didn't get a chance to see none of them. Like it was a great process because like I'm so glad that I'm finally like starting this process. I'm like so happy right now because I really do need to see a therapist for several reasons. Like if you knew my story, like oh my god, like you cannot walk a mile in my shoes. I got some heavy shoes. Like I just been through so much throughout childhood and adulthood, so I just really need a therapist. Now I've really been seeking a therapist the past 3 years. The past 3 years I've been really seeking a therapist. Like I've been because I had my baby almost 3 years ago and I had my second born like almost 2 years ago, well 1 year ago, and I've been just suffering from postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, postpartum OCD, etc. So I just really need a therapist, and I've been attempting to get a therapist for the longest. And the thing is, attempting to get a therapist is like, okay, it's hard finding a therapist or a psychiatrist because they just be like, oh well, you can't pay out of pocket if you have Medicaid, but if you got Medicaid you gotta wait for 6 months plus or 1 year plus, and then when you do get in, the appointment gonna be scheduled way off. So it's like, really? So I went today, I did the intake. I thought I was gonna see the doctor today and do the therapy session, but I didn't. So we did the intake today, and she basically asked me a lot of questions. She asked me like 30 minutes worth of questions, and of course I cried because the stuff she was asking me, it was just like, oh my god, like I cried during the session because it's like she asked me a lot of stuff that was like, stuff like that. I talked to her about my childhood trauma. Like I said, it wasn't a therapy session, but it was an intake. So she was asking me a lot of questions. It was like 25 minutes worth of questions or whatever. But y'all, when I got ready to leave, like some crazy ish happened. Like this crazy lady, she was just like talking crazy and just going crazy at the place. I don't know if I want to leave the video. I don't know if I want to like leave the video after this video or not, because I don't want to like, due to patient confidentiality, I don't want to like do that. But like in the video, you don't see her face, you don't see nothing, because of course I didn't have the camera up like this. I just had so you can like hear her voice. She was going off. So like that was like one of the craziest things that happened while I was out today. That was crazy. Like, well, that is the craziest thing that happened. Like she was going off. So I'm gonna leave that video after this. But when I tell you, like, this wasn't a therapy session today, this is an intake. But within them 25 minutes of speaking with her, it's like it did feel good, like getting it out. But it was just an intake, and she basically asked me all kinds of questions. Basically, if you have been suicidal or homicidal within the past couple days or couple weeks, they don't have no other choice but to admit you. So she pretty much said that from the beginning. And of course, I have a history of being suicidal and homicidal. I have a history of it. I'm a survivor. Yes, I am. Thank God. Thank you. This place right here. Yeah, this is it. Outpatient service. Over here by the emergency room. Yeah, this we went to. I don't know why, but they wouldn't even tell me what. I was like, where's the place? Like, I said, is it over by Baptist East Merchant Room? They were like, yeah. So yeah, this is the place right here, most definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that video at the end of this video right here. But I'm just so excited to start my therapy journey. But they scheduled me an appointment with the doctor next week, and they scheduled my first therapy session too. They scheduled my first therapy session 2 months from now, which is crazy. Like 2 months from now, how is that gonna help me? I already had to wait 6 months or 6 months plus or whatever. And then when I try to pay out of pocket to several different locations, they basically say, oh, you can't pay out of pocket because you got Medicaid. Really? But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video at the end of this video because that lady was going off. We usually get out of there.
You doing a video?
I know, but we usually get out of there.
There's a person behind me.
Oh, okay. So what happened? Okay, well,
He ain't got his shoes on.
Oh,
Man, you ain't ready.
oh.
We doing a video, somebody behind me.
Oh,
So
alright. Well, alright, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna leave that video at the end of this video. But yeah. So I'm excited but nervous to start this journey because they was talking about like if I'm like suicidal or homicidal at the moment, they'll have to contact the person that I'm planning on killing or whatever,
they'll call my phone.
etc. Why you just call me crazy? Like that ain't right. Like you just said crazy ass. Anyways, I take mental health very seriously, but I'm gonna leave the other video at the end of the video of the lady that was going off at the place. Like, child, she was going off. But yeah, all right, y'all. So yeah, hopefully I can start my therapy session. I started 2 months from now after waiting for 6 months. Medicaid, okay, yeah. It's just ridiculous. I feel like mental health should be taken more serious. I feel like everybody should receive free mental health services throughout the month, at least 2 to 3 times a month, 2 or 3 sessions throughout the month. Everybody needs it because people are committing suicide and people are killing each other left and right, and it's ridiculous. Bye right now.
I said cross key, ma'am. Oh, I just called you Shea. You don't do that. I'm telling her how to pronounce my name. She do fine and say, well, she's sitting there listening. Then she tells me go have a seat. She'll get to you, she'll get to you. Oh, ma'am, I'm not having a seat till you answer my question. What time you put me in? No show. It had to be before 1:41. It had to be. And I can't believe it. Long time I've been dealing with you 3 to 4 years. I can't believe you put me in no show. If I don't come, I'll send you an email. I mean, who's the supervisor for this? I'm offended behind it. As long as you've been friends, I'm offended behind the way I'm being treated. And I did 90 miles because I needed to talk to you about some stuff. And I did 90 miles here. You know I could have got a speeding ticket. You know I could have got an accident. So I flew here because I wanted to talk to you. And coming from Tuskegee, I don't know if you know what Tuskegee VA is in. So I don't understand. I can't control people working on the interstate. And you're not accommodating me if you cancel my show and telling me who to be first. I want to see you first. You're not going to tell me the order's going to go in. I was here before the 15 minutes, and if you say it ain't 15 minutes, you all need to post a sign saying you got 5 minutes to get in. And then they don't care nothing about parking in the parking lot. They don't care nothing about getting checked in. They don't care nothing about your book bag being searched. They don't care nothing about them checking you. They don't care nothing about telling you get a mask. All that's time consumed. You got to take that in fact, into the fact. Like I said, I've been dealing with you almost 4 years. And for me to get this treatment, I'm not happy. Then I asked to see a supervisor. I can't even see a supervisor. I'm just fine. But I want to see you first. That was my appointment. I flew here, whether you want to talk to me or not. I want to do it my way. She wants to be fighting and say my name is Michelle because I tell her my name is Cross Key with the word key that she opened her door with. And so she'd be a smart ass and tell me Michelle. Instead of saying, okay, Cross Key. She want to be funny and be sarcastic in front of other people. I can be sarcastic and be funny too.
The thing is, like, I can still reach you in. I was saying the whole thing was running to you first. That's why I said it.
I'll be late for Miss Carter. Let me determine who I want to be. That's why I'm not just rescheduling next week. It don't matter. I just said that it don't matter. Oh, I mean, it don't matter. It's always do one thing. That's meditation. She dopes me up. That's what she does. And come to find out, I thought she was a psychiatrist. Come to find out she is a nurse practitioner. It's just two different terminology. You was a therapist, she's a nurse. I thought she was my psychiatrist. I'm up here telling them I got a psychiatrist. They telling me, no, you don't. Now they mental health, you don't. You saying a nurse. Basically, a nurse will drug you up to make you more crazy, basically. Or make you hallucination, or make you zombie. Like I say, I've been dealing with you 4 years. I can't believe I'm getting this treatment. I can't believe you put me no show. Immediately, before giving me a grace period. So your grace period is 5 minutes. It needs to be harmed. She won't tell me what time. It's secret. Why is it confidential when you put me in no show? It's dealing with me. When it's dealing with me, it shouldn't be confidential.
But it doesn't show her the time.
Well, she didn't say that. She ignored it. I asked her what time it is. When I got here at 1:41. When she said something back to me, it was 1:42. I asked her, what time did she put me in no show? If it didn't show her a time, she could have plain out said, ma'am, I'm sorry, it don't show me a time. Instead of ignoring me. Instead of telling me go have a seat, like I'm a child. Me and her both adults, you're gonna treat me like I'm an adult. I don't care if I do got mental issues. You're gonna treat me right. Fair is fair, right is right. Wrong is wrong. And instead of making a correction and saying my name right, you want to be fighting and saying Shea. Right in front of her. Right in front of the custodian. Instead of saying, okay, ma'am, I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. But it's cross Key. K-E-Y. Like cross B is B-Y. So I just corrected. I didn't say, don't you not correct? I didn't get smart with it all. I said cross Key. She said, oh, Michelle. Like I'm gonna call you what I want to call you. Have a seat. No. I'm asking you a question. You can't answer my question. I'm not having a seat. I feel like you can be difficult. I can be difficult too. I just never known you to immediately. So that I know you put me probably in no show as soon as the time comes if I ain't here early. But normally it's been times where I decide I help 30 minutes waiting on you. But today I'm having to be 6 minutes late. 6 minutes. Well, she forgot to check me in, remember?
And I worked you out.
But I was patient. I didn't say nothing. I started there for 30 minutes. 30 minutes before you realized that she never checked me in. I can't remember which one it was, but I didn't say nothing. I sat over there calmly. I feel like I'm being disrespected today to tell me who I see first.
That's what your appointment ordered. So, and even the day you didn't get checked in, I worked you in, and I just said I was going.
Well, see, that's not my fault. I have no way to see these computers. They don't give you some paper saying you can check in and check out. They don't have us nothing. We can't see nothing. This is black. I can't see nothing.
I'm not sure from the first. I'm just scheduling my first appointment.
Oh, okay.
So this is my first time.
I was trying to let you do it, but I didn't know you had to check no change.
Alright, come on. When I say here, I didn't sign it. I didn't supposed to sign in.